Hello, hello, y'all. Gonna talk quietly so I don't scare anybody if anybody had this tab open. Hello, y'all. Good afternoon, or good evening, or good morning, depending on where you are at. But welcome to some reading sprints to technically end escape for our first August round, but also maybe you're here to hang out and read, and we're so happy to have you. I plan to go live for the next 3 hours or so just to wrap up the official timing of Escape, which ends technically at 8 p.m. Central Time. So we'll be here for at least 3 hours, hang out, hopefully get some good reading done, get a couple sprints in, and just have a fun time together. Make sure to let me know what y'all are going to be reading or doing during these sprints. I have two things. I want to get my Lisa Jewell vlog uploaded during these sprints. I'm going to finish watching the my video. I'm going to finish watching it to make sure there's no little edits I need to make, and then I'll get that uploaded. And then also, I just saw Jess's comment as well. I'll be reading With a Vengeance by Riley Sager. I am vlogging it, Jess, so I won't share too much about it. And I'm vlogging it largely because it has really bad ratings on Goodreads, and that makes me very curious. So I thought I would vlog it. I'm only 3 chapters in so far, but I am very curious to see what happens with it. I am not used to Riley Sager writing historical thrillers, although I guess the only one left had those historical elements in it. I think it was that one. So, and I guess so did his book from last year too, kind of had like those past timelines, but this one is 50 plus 75 years ago almost. So, um I'm very curious to see like how thrilling it ends up being, but I'm liking it so far. Very confused by why the train is empty right now, except for these two men who are talking in the bar. So we'll see what happens with it, but I am vlogging. So I, yeah, I'll be sharing my thoughts more in that video probably. I don't want to know your rating. I want you to tell me after I finish the book because obviously, I'm reading Riley Sager because I've read all of his books. But the fact that the reviews and ratings for this one are so low compared to everything else that he's written, I feel like is shocking, and I want to know why. But I do want to know. Just tell me after I finish the book, and I'll let you know when I do finish it. I'm hoping it's a quick read. Hello, Glenda. Hi, Tina. Welcome, welcome. I'll be reading my physical book, The Great Gatsby. Very fun. I hope you love it. I have read that book probably 3 times since high school. I have a copy of it on my shelf as well, but I hope you enjoy it. Hello, hello. I have a stack of library books to go through to decide which ones I want or not. I love that. Hello, Stasia. I'm listening to Don't Let Him In while running around the house and trying to get more of it situated with the move coming up so fast. Very fair. I hope you love Don't Let Him In. I need to know your thoughts on it because my thoughts will come out, I don't know, in the next 5 to 10 days probably. I'm looking at my calendar back here. But I gave it 5 stars, so I'll be curious to see what you end up rating it. Hello, Gabby. Welcome. I'm reading Appalachian Summer by Anne H. Gabbert on page 185. Very nice. I had no clue that Sager's news was historical. It takes place in 1942, so I would definitely consider it more of like a historical thriller, and it very much gives, as the back of the book says, um, like Murder on the Orient Express vibes, only because we are on a train right now and all the people are somehow connected. Obviously, you don't know how they're connected yet. As long as this book is not a ripoff of Murder on the Orient Express, I can't see myself hating it by any means because I haven't hated anything by him. But also, if it's a ripoff of Murder on the Orient Express, I will be upset and I probably won't give it a high rating. So we'll see. I'm going into this one completely blind. I didn't even look at the synopsis before I bought it because he's just an autobi author for me and I will read anything that he writes. So I just bought it because I have all of his other books. I have that book requested from my library. I have my vlog that'll come out very soon, but I loved it. It's probably my favorite book by Lisa Jewell. Hello, Lily. I'm reading The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. Love that we are twins right now. My lips shall be zipped. I'll definitely tell you everything I think in a comment on your vlog for the book. I will be waiting for it. I looked it up on Goodreads to see the rating, and otherwise, like after I saw the rating, I immediately clicked out. I was like, I don't want to know anything about it. I don't know what anyone is saying about it. Um, I'm just gonna go in completely blind, and we'll see if that helps or hurts my expectations. Because right now I don't really have any, except for the fact that like everyone's hating on it. So we'll see which direction I lean in. I'm hoping to do my new ranking of Sager in September since I usually read him fast, and that'll be an easy vlog, hopefully. I have the audiobook for it because I wanted to start it today, but I've been doing housework since like we got home this afternoon. And so I started on audio, but I'm hoping to kind of eyeball read it also. I might just go back and forth depending on what I'm doing with this one. I'm reading My Best Friend's Honeymoon. Love that. I hope you enjoy it. I just pick up his books without knowing anything about them. Oh, me too. I don't need to know a synopsis. This is like a very cliche and like overused statement, but people are always like, like I'd buy their grocery list and read it. And like that's kind of how I feel about Riley Sager. He's not my all-time favorite author, but he is definitely high up there. I'm still just salty about the fact that his book or his new one doesn't match any of my other copies because they're all book of the month branded and this one is not, but it's fine. We're not crying about it anymore. We're just accepting it as it is. I felt like Middle of the Night was highly historical, very 80s vibes for me. Yeah, I definitely agree with you. That was the one that came out last year. I'm trying to find it on my shelf. I think it's over there. And then the only one left had those kind of historical vibes too, because it was about that woman in the house and like the mystery about her family all those years ago. So he definitely has historical vibes in some of his thrillers, but this one is, as far as I'm aware, taking place entirely in 1942 in the span of like 13 hours. So it feels a little bit different for him, but I'm not against that. I am personally a big fan of isolated settings and or the locked room, like the locked door trope in thrillers. So this one definitely has both of those because like they're all trapped in this spot. So I'm excited to see what happens with it. I'm reading the second book in the Wayward Children series. Very nice. I've heard wonderful things. I have a couple not book of the month at this point, SMH. Yeah, I have them all by him except for this one, and I'm trying not to be sad about it, but it's fine. The only one left is my all-time favorite, High by Riley Sager. I actually, and don't hate me for this, I actually think that one and Home Before Dark are my two least favorite ones. But my favorite one by him is also an unpopular opinion because my favorite by him is Lock Every Door, and most people rank that very low on their enjoyment scale of his books. So yeah, if that tells you anything about my thoughts on him and what my rankings are, there it is. But my second favorite one is probably I don't know. I have so many books by him. Survive the Night is probably my second or third favorite one. I'm like looking in I don't know, they're all split up because my book of the month books are like rainbow colored. So I don't know where they all are, but I think Survive the Night and The House Across the Lake is also a favorite of mine. So it probably goes Lock Every Door, The House Across the Lake, and then Survive the Night, which is I think opposite of Stacia almost. Mine is Final Girls. We're kind of in the same boat on Final Girls, I'm pretty sure. Um yeah, but those are my top 3. Would be Lock Every Door, The House Across the Lake, and then Survive the Night. But I'm also just a huge fan of unlikable and unreliable characters, and I feel like all of those books, except for maybe Survive the Night, I don't remember if the main character is super unlikable, but I feel like the top 2 definitely have that kind of unreliability or unlikability that I love to see in thrillers. I haven't read Lock Every Door. I say read his full backlist, but I may not. I do only have one Taylor Jenkins Reid book left to read. I love that. I'm very bad at reading an author's backlist if I fall in love with them. The difference about Sager is that I think I started reading him when he only had one other book released. Like the first book I read by him was Lock Every Door, and I want to say that was his second or third book that he had published. And so because he only does one book a year, it's been very easy for me to stay caught up with him, and I'm hoping to keep it that way. But otherwise, I don't think I can say that I've read every single book by a certain author. Um, yeah, he's the only one that I can say that about. Your top 3 I haven't read at some point. I really should read all of his books. The House Across the Lake is good if you like some paranormal aspects in your thrillers and unreliable characters, because she is definitely somebody who sees things that are not there, or maybe they are there, I don't know. But she has some reliability issues. Survive the Night is another isolated one because she's trapped in the car all night, I think, is what the whole synopsis, the whole premise of that one is. And then Lock Every Door is weird things going on in a wealthy apartment building. That one's very creepy, gives cult vibes. Um, yeah. I think they're all great though. I haven't hated any of his books. I have just found some not as great as others, but they've all been 3.5 stars or higher. So like that's still pretty good, I would say. Survive the Night is my number 2 right now, and Final Girls is definitely last. So we are aligned with Survive the Night. I did really enjoy that one. Final Girls is, I guess, my third from the bottom, probably because Home Before Dark and The Only One Left are my bottom 2, which again, they were still fine. They were still good, I would say. He's fun. I think that the issue that I sometimes think about and other people have with him sometimes is that in his first several books, his all of his female main characters are really quite terrible. And I feel like men writing women sometimes can have a hard time writing women, and that bothers me, or that used to bother me about him a little bit, and I think that's what other people kind of have issues about. It's not been that way with his last several books, but him and Stephen King, I feel like, have struggled a little bit to write women characters. Um, but otherwise, I really do like him. I hated the twist in The House Across the Lake so much, I gave it 1 stars. Honestly, I'm here for it. I love a good 1 star. Um, that's crazy. But I love that for you, honestly. No hate at all. A channel gave a major spoiler for Survive the Night. I'm still gonna read it though. No warning, just right to the spoiler. I hate it when people do that. I always try to give like a huge spoiler like warning, especially if it's in a video. And like we'll give you like the timestamp to jump ahead to. So I'm very sorry that that happened. That is very frustrating. That would be awesome. We love a good buddy read over here. I read all of Riley Sager, Alice Feeney, and Greer Hendricks slash Sarah Pekinen duo, I believe. I have not read all of Alice Feeney. I've read all but one of her books, I believe. Um, I think I've read all but I Know Who You Are, which I think I own. If I don't own here, it might be at my parents' house. I don't think I actually own it. I thought about I feel like I've had it at one point. It might be in Ohio. I don't remember. But Riley Sager I've read all of. Alice Finney I've read most of, and Greer Hendricks and Sarah Pekinen I've only read one of their duo books, but I loved it. And I don't think they're writing jointly anymore, which makes me sad because The Golden Couple is one of my favorite books from 2021 or 2022, I think. I loved that book. It gave it gave cult vibes, I would say. That's all I'm gonna say because I don't want to spoil anything. Um, yeah. I don't care to like the characters in my throws, and King is my favorite author. I honestly love that. I don't mind unlikable characters. I just have a problem when, especially like the physical body is like very over sexualized. That's just me though. And I feel like some of the books, at least that I have picked up by Stephen King, have been that way. Do I still read him occasionally? Yes. I read Misery last year and gave it 4 stars. I love that one. But I just have um yeah, I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. And I've seen that about some of his books. Maybe not anymore, maybe some of his older ones. Um but I definitely had seen that kind of going around when I first started reading him, but also I was reading his oldest books. Um yeah, I don't know. But again, I don't read him a ton, so I did like Misery though. I Know Who You Are had a terrible ending, like major, major trigger warnings. I did not know that. I haven't had a chance to even think about picking it up recently. They aren't writing thrillers together anymore as far as I know, which is very sad because I also love The Golden Couple. I loved Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney, but I read Daisy Darker for book club and we guessed the twist immediately, so that was disappointing. I hated Daisy Darker. So sorry. Did not like that book at all. Gave it 2 stars, I think, but Rock, Paper, Scissors is one of my 5-star reads by her. That one is very good. Um, all right. Let's go ahead and roll for our first sprint so we can start our first sprint at 20 past. Sorry, words are hard sometimes. So we're gonna go ahead and do some dice sprints. If you're new here, I do dice sprints, so every individual number is 5 minutes. So if we roll a 6, we read for 30 minutes. If we roll an 8, we read for 40 minutes. So let's go ahead and share the screen, and we'll go ahead and roll for our first sprint. And we're gonna go for 55 minutes to kick things off. So let me get my timer ready. We're gonna start in 4 minutes. It's already set to 55 minutes from our last sprint that we did on Friday, so we are good to go there. I think I'll probably finish my vlog stuff first, and then I will hop into reading. I'm hoping to make it to like, I don't know, 25% tonight, maybe. Maybe I can make it to page like 100. This is a long book though. It's almost 400 pages. Which I'm under the opinion that books can be not that long. So, but that's because my attention span is very short and I get bored very easily. But hopefully it's fun. I'll be very curious to see why everybody is hating on it, because so far I am certainly intrigued. But that's also because this book includes 2 of my favorite thriller tropes. So hopefully nothing goes wrong too early on, and hopefully I don't guess the plot twist, because that's been like my biggest downfall, I feel like, recently with thrillers. I don't know if I just read too many thrillers, or if I get really into one, I think too hard about it, because there's been some this like that I've read very recently that I have not liked. And sorry, Stacia, to say this because I know you love this book, but Someone Knows by V. Keeland, I hated that plot twist, first of all. I didn't see it coming, but it made 0 sense to me. But there's been a couple of other ones too that I've read recently that I've been like able to mostly guess or partially guess or just like have not made sense to me. So if anybody else has read Someone Knows by V. Keeland, let me know. I just didn't understand. It didn't make sense. That's all I'll say. It did not make sense at all. Um, but you did give me a 5-star read and you gave me a 4.5-star read in that vlog. So genuinely cannot complain. I still plan to read The Unraveling by her that I have on my shelf. But Someone Knows it was really good for the first 80% of the book, like addictingly good. But yeah, so sorry. I feel like Stasia and I either love the same books or we feel the complete opposite about the same books. Like there's no in between. We both don't feel average about any one thing. Um, yeah, we either have the same opinion or the opposite opinion. So that's just how our friendship goes, I guess. And also, Stasia, I'm texting you right now because we forgot about something that we're supposed to be doing right now. So sorry, y'all. Let me text this really fast. Okay. You are not a loser at recommendations, LOL. That's hilarious, but that is not true. Our tastes have just kind of shifted a little bit since we first started becoming friends. I always end up guessing right, and it's so hard. Some people hate when there's unrealistic twists, and I'm just happy I didn't guess it. I am in the same boat. Like if a book surprises me at this point, like I will most likely give it a higher rating than if I guessed a twist that like would have made sense. For the most part, that's not always the case, because sometimes I can partially guess a twist and still have really enjoyed it. But like my attention, it's so hard for like something to hold my attention, but like if it does, I'm thinking really, really hard about it in my head. Like I'll put a book down, walk away, and like be thinking about the book while I'm at work or doing something else. And so, um, like I think I just overanalyze everything that I read, and especially if it's holding my attention, and that can be a downfall sometimes. So I've been trying to just kind of not do that as much recently and just not be so serious about these plots, but yeah, it's not been going great sometimes. Anyway, it's 20 past. We're going to go ahead and start our first sprint for the evening. for 55 minutes, and we will chat again in a little while. first sprint is done. Let me know how you did. I got to page 66 of With a Vengeance, so I am 8 full chapters in pretty much, and I'm really liking it so far, so I'm nervous that something's gonna happen soon that makes me not like this one because as of right now, it is very good in my opinion. I also finished editing my Lisa Jewell vlog, and I'm gonna see if I can get it started with the uploading. That way I'm trying to stay ahead of the game with like uploads and things like that. So, okay, it's not pulling up still. I'll do that after sprints probably. Yes, but let me know how y'all did, and then we'll roll for our next sprint in just a moment. Finish my book. Love that for you. Up to page 169 of Don't Let Him In. Pack some Pango orders, tidied up, and now folding laundry as I continue to listen. I love that for you. Hopefully you make some good cash on your books since you listed a ton, and hopefully that helps you clear things out before you get moved. I've got my library book sorted, and now I'm reading Everyone is Lying to You, a new thriller release, and I'm on page 90. It's so good so far. I'm going to look that one up very quickly because I am curious. I have not heard of that as far as I'm aware. So we are going to look it up. Ooh, okay. This is the cover of the book that Jess is reading. I'll be curious to see if you enjoy it. If you do, I'll definitely have to add it to my TBR. But I love that. Got 40 pages in, amazing. Got to page 71 of The Great Gatsby, love that. I've gotten 3 orders since starting the sale, so it's looking good so far. I love that. We love a good Pango unhaul. All right, let's go ahead and roll for our next sprint. That first one was so long that we only have like an hour and a half until escape ends, so we might only get one or as I was saying, we might only get 1 or 2 sprints in before escape ends, which looks like that's gonna be the case because we just rolled a 12. So that has never happened to me before, I don't think, or very rarely has it happened. So we're gonna be reading for the next hour officially, which is crazy. And then we'll probably go ahead and do like one more after that to wrap things up. So kind of a shorter sprint session, but that's okay. I will be live again on Friday morning at like 9 a.m. Central Time to read for a few hours before my sister comes into town is the game plan. So I will see you all again very soon. But until then, we'll have a couple more sprints to do to hang out until Escape is over. My goal was to finish 2 books this weekend for Escape, but that is definitely not happening, which is fine. I still finished 1 book that I pretty much binged most of yesterday, and then hopefully I'll make some good progress in this one as well. I'll need to do a vlog update at some point for it too. That is a future me problem. The dice are loving me today, which is not typical, so we're gonna take it while we can. I'll hopefully be able to finish folding laundry and hit 50% if I can. Amazing. I know we love a good long sprint. We'll start our next sprint in 5 minutes just to kind of give us a longer break because we're having longer sprints today. I got my book of the month box yesterday afternoon, and I really want to sit down and look through all of them. But typically I like open up the box and then I just like put the books on my shelf. I don't actually look at them, so I might grab them in a second and flip through them during our next sprint. Because it's sitting like right on the other side of my desk. I had huge plans for Escape, and then we decided to spend the whole weekend packing, but it's fine. Honestly, y'all gotta do what you gotta do. Moving is stressful, and I'm glad that I'm done with my move for a while because it was just not, it was just a lot. And mine was only 25 minutes on the road. So, but you guys got it. It'll be worth it in the end, hopefully. Um, don't forget also, if you are here for Escape that y'all chose Chaos this month, and we have decided to do 2 rounds. I don't know if Stage will be around as much in 2 weeks when we do our next round of Escape. This never happens, but we are going to this month. We will not be doing it any other month, just so y'all know, most likely. This is a one-time special event. Anyway, that comes up in 2 weeks on the 15th through the 17th. So we already have all the prompts announced for that. They are already on the Discord. I don't have channels for them yet, but I'll be doing that probably in the next week or so after this round is over, of course. So which is crazy. I don't know why we did this to ourselves, but here we are. Stage and I are just trying our best to have something available for everybody, you know? I started 2 hours early on Friday, so Escape is over for me. I'm probably gonna go watch YouTube and help my mom with dinner. Happy reading to you all. Thank you so much for joining, Tina. The second round will hopefully be more successful for me. LOL, next month's Escape, though, I will likely not be around. We'll have to be logistic about September's round because I know that I'm gonna be gone for at least 2 weekends, which is fine. Like, we both disappear some months for Escape, and everyone is fine without us. Like, they don't need us to run Escape. They could run Escape by themselves. We're just there to announce things. So we'll have to be strategic about that, but hopefully it'll line up semi-okay for, like, at least one of us to be around. I'm just trying to make up for July being the worst reading month. Well, thankfully, you've only had 3 days of August, and hopefully you can finish a couple books this month, even amidst the move. I feel like audiobooks are definitely the move for seasons of life like that, though. Like, that's what I did in June when I was moving, and I read 20 books that month because I just had audios for everything. So it was pretty awesome, actually. Everyone is very self-sufficient. We love to see it. We'll also be announcing, on top of all the other readathons that we do, our Spooktober announcement should be coming out within, like, the next 30 days or so, probably in about 30 days. It's gonna be a big round, so just keep an eye out for that if you like all things mystery, horror, and thriller. It'll be good. It'll be crazy, not for y'all, but for Stage and I. But I'm very excited about that round as well. This is probably, like, my favorite version of a readathon that we've hosted. Like, Back to Kindle, I think this past July, like, last month was my favorite, or this past June. Yes, this past June was, like, my favorite Back to Kindle round, but I think this next Spooktober round is gonna be my favorite Spooktober round. It's gonna be so good, I promise. I cannot wait for it. But keep an eye out for that announcement. We've got a lot of fun things coming up, whether that's live sprints or readathons and multiple rounds of readathons in a month. And then we've got the month-long readathon coming up in October. So there's just a lot of crazy things going on right now. All of them very good things though. And we love to see it. We're gonna go ahead and start our next sprint in 1 minute, probably less than 1 minute at this point. And this one's for an hour, just so y'all know. It's a longer one, so just buckle up. I might get up and walk around for a little bit because I know that I cannot sit in this chair for an hour straight. So I promise if you think you know what Spooktober will bring, you actually do not. It's going to be chaos, and I'm so excited about it. But all right, y'all, it's 25 past, so we're gonna go ahead and get reading for the next hour. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. And I will chat with y'all in 60 minutes. Another sprint is done. Let me know how you did or what you did during that one. I got to page 91 of With a Vengeance. I'm already almost a third of the way through. And then the sprint was so long that I decided to come downstairs. And Bradley and I made dinner. And he is being really weird right now, sorry. And distracting me from chatting with y'all. But I hope y'all enjoyed the view of the fish tank during that sprint. I had my camera turned off, but then I was like, well, why not add a little bit of ambience and do the fish tank? Oh, Bradley says he wants to film a vlog clip for one of my videos where he talks about all the fish. So I will probably feature that in some vlog coming up, just so you know. Stage says hello from the comments. He says hello in case you could not hear. We're gonna go ahead and do our last sprint at half past because we're just gonna go to the hour since that is when escape technically ends. So just a heads up, this will be a shorter break, but we have a shorter sprint to end things. So I got to page 158 and I'm loving this book. Such a good way to end the weekend. I'm going to go ahead and add it to my TBR then, because if you are liking it, then I know that I probably will too. So we'll go ahead and stick it on there right now, along with the, let's see how many other books I have on my want to read on Goodreads. 1,200 books. So we'll get to it someday maybe, but I'm so glad to hear that you are enjoying your new one. Up to page 226, so nearly halfway through, and finished the laundry / started dinner. Love that. Very curious on your thoughts on the book, so text me when you have major opinions. But I also love all the productivity. Stasia says she loves the fish and fish tour in all exclamation points or all capital letters. So it'll be coming out probably in my Riley Sager vlog, so you can keep an eye out for that. Rylan and Stasia, I think you would both really like this book. Good to know. I just added it to my TBR, so if I once I see your review of it, I will bump it up if you still love it by the end. But the cover looks very like, I mean, the synopsis says the trad wife murder mystery we've all been waiting for. So it looks like very domestic drama thriller. So I would definitely be very interested in reading it. Hello. He says hello to everybody. Got up to page 81. Very nice. Thankfully, The Great Gatsby is not a super long book, so hopefully you'll be able to finish it. Stasia says she'll add to her TBR as well. Love that. Look at us all adding books to our TBRs that are excessively long already, but we love to see it. I've been entering Goodreads giveaways every day for like the past 2 weeks, and every time you enter a giveaway, they add the book onto your want to read shelf. So my want to read shelf has gone up by a ton just because of the giveaways. But it's fine because it reminds me that this book sounded interesting enough to enter the giveaway for. So hopefully a bunch of them as they release this year and into next year, I'll check them out at some point. All right, y'all. Our last sprint is going to start in just a moment. We're going to go to the end of escape technically, which is 8 o'clock Central Time. So we'll do kind of a cool down sprint to end things since we had 2 very long sprints earlier already. So we're going to go ahead and start reading / being productive for 30 minutes. Maybe I will show the fish again while I help Bradley do his fish tank water change. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and mute myself, but we'll chat in 30 minutes to wrap things up. don't want to scare anybody, so I try to whisper to let y'all know that the sprint is done. Our last one for tonight, because this does officially conclude our first August escape round, which is crazy. We have the second round for this month happening in 2 weeks, so get ready for that. I'm hoping I'll get to read a little bit more that weekend because I won't have as much going on, hopefully. But let me know how you did. I reached the 100-page mark, and Jess, I'm scared to hear your rating of this one because right now I am loving it, and I'm scared about what's going to happen in the end of the book because of the ratings. But so far, I'm really enjoying it. I'll do my first vlog update for it tomorrow. And I should be able to binge it very quickly because so far I've been able to get into it really fast and I'm very intrigued with the plot and the characters. Hopefully it ends up being good. He's walking past just to walk past, I think.
That was Pokemon, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I'll be less in the way of these sprints.
No, you're fine. I'm just joking. I got to page 205. Thank you for the sprints. Thank you so much for joining, Jess. I do have sprints scheduled for Friday morning, this upcoming Friday, the 9th or the 8th at 9 a.m. Central Time, and I'll probably go until 11:30 or 12 Central Time before my sister arrives into town for the weekend. So those are already scheduled. So make sure to save those if you have the time and are able to join for sprints on Friday. My lips are still zipped, but I will say I read the book in 24 hours. I hope that's a good thing. Got to page 85 of 180. Love that. Up to page 250 now and just in time for dinner soon. Thank you, Ryan, for hosting. Have a good week. See you on Friday. Thank you so much for joining, Glenda. So glad you're able to make progress, Deja. Again, keep me posted on your thoughts on the book. That's all that I have, though, for sprints this evening because Escape is officially over. But hopefully we will see you all for our next round in 2 weeks. Until then, again, just make sure to turn on notifications for my sprint on Friday if you want to join and hang out for a few more hours. But for now, that's all that I have. Thank you all so